person she was or understand the situation enough without getting so overburdened with details. So I'm going to read you this little section I have. It's rough. I probably overwrote it. I will need to revise it, but this is how I transferred this whole stack of materials, plus the little bit my mom had written and the information I gleaned from that, and how I turned it into this story. And just so you know, I do insert myself into the story. I've decided that's kind of how I'm doing this Three Mothers project. So you'll hear me comment a little bit in there. And I think it's working well as I go through, but that may be another change I make. So here's kind of what I have. Viola was born in 1922 with a December 19th birthday that got swallowed up by Christmas. She wasn't supposed to live past her 8th birthday. When she was 7, she was diagnosed with diabetes and doctors gave her just a year to live. Her parents paid for a professional photo of 7-year-old Viola, a picture that doesn't allude to any sickness. A bright-eyed, full-cheeked little girl with a boyish haircut smiles into the camera. Roses lie across her arms, which rest on a pillow. At least they would have a picture, just in case. Viola's mother, Molly, watched her sickly daughter's diet closely. That and insulin, which was developed the next year, saved Viola's life. Viola spent part of her childhood in and out of hospitals. She slept in crowded wards, rooms filled with ailing children like Betty, who cried every night. Viola was only 9, but made friends with Mary, the girl who had a private room. The hospital staff and patients called her sweet and remembered her as the little girl who liked to read and write. Viola was such a good patient that nurses said they hardly knew she was around. Treatment was brutal at times, even her doctors hoping she'd forgive them for such mean practices. She became expert at counting grams, measuring out precise food portions. They encouraged her to grow fat. Viola broke the hospital record by eating 18 dishes of ice cream. But the hospital wasn't all bad. She made friends and even attended a circus. Viola's closest friends called her Babe, probably because she was the youngest of 3 girls. School came easy for her, although in 7th grade she did not have correct posture and only a B average in deportment. She read lots of poetry, Rebecca, Robinson Crusoe, Heidi, and the Life of Lincoln. She remained healthy, receiving certificates for punctuality and attendance. A's and B's lined her 8th grade report card, while B's and C's filled her high school